Alrighty, so here's what we're going to work on today, and it'll be a little fun with some artwork and reflections and talking about symmetry. And since we've just been talking about reflections or flipped images, this one will kind of be a fun one put all together. So what I want you to do is get a blank tab open, and you're going to kind of have to pause the video as you work your way through this, okay? So I want you to find Google Slides and open that up. Okay, and you are going to make a new presentation. So click on New. And I want you to call this Reflections Project. Okay, so I'm going to come up here once this is all ready. And let's this named Reflections Project. Okay. Okie dokie. All right, and I'll put that in on our title page too. If you want to jazz this up with some kind of theme or something like that later on, you can do that. But for now, we'll just leave this as kind of your title page, and I just want to get going on some of the other stuff, which is going to be totally fun. They say there's something fascinating about people who have a very symmetric face. And so we're going to practice a little bit that with the technology that we've got. So I need you to go find an image of somebody famous. I'm personally going to choose The Rock. And here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to insert an image. So come up here to Insert, Image. Oops, here we go. And we're going to say Search the Web. And you'll see over here, you get a screen. So I'm going to type in The Rock. Now here's the thing that you have to be, this is very important as you choose. You really need a headshot that's as straight on as you possibly can get it. Not something to the side or a profile, straight on. So I see I've got this first one. That's one I'm going to use because it's a pretty straight on headshot. All we need is the head. And so notice that when I've clicked on that one, it's selected. And then if you go way down in the bottom right, it might be covered up right now, you'll see Insert, and it'll put the image right in there. Okay, perfect. So keep that handy. Let's add another slide. Now what we're going to do with The Rock is we're going to take his face and we're going to take half of it and crop half of it, and then see if his face, we're going to take that half, reflect it, and see if his face is pretty symmetric. So on this one, let's do 2 left sides. Okay. So this is slide number 3. Go back here to the first one and click on it and then copy it. Now you can either use your tools here and hit copy, or if you know the shortcut, which is Control-C, you can do that too. Okay, we're going to add this, and we're going to paste it over here on this one. Okay, now what we're going to do, I'm going to slide this over a little bit so we have some room to work. And what I want to do is we're going to crop this now and just use half of his face. So if you go into the More menu, you'll see the Crop tool. And then what we're going to do is just take the left side of his face. Now keep in mind, we're talking about his face, which is going to be on our right side. So I'm trying to go like right down the middle of the nose. And this, granted, is, oops, I don't do that. Go back, go back, go back. Here's the hard part. We got to make sure we get this black spot that is denoting we're going to crop. There we go. That's what you should see depending on which celebrity you choose. Now, whether you choose an actor, a musician, or whatever, just put that on there, get the headshot, and we're going to take half of that. And now when you click out of there, now you just see this, okay? All right, now what we need to do is copy this thing, and we're going to paste it. Get it click out of here. Just paste it in here. So now we see two of these, and I'm just using my arrow keys to line this up and move it over. I'm going to cinch it up or get it right next to each other for the time being. Now what I want you to do is just grab this blue handle here, and what we're going to do is we want to make it the same size as the other one. So do me a favor and watch down underneath the picture. Do you see right there underneath you got that blue line to tell you, yep, you had it at right the same exact size. And then let's merge those two together. And there, on this picture, is what happens with two left sides of his face. Whew, I think my cropping might be a little off there. Interesting though, huh? Yeah. Okay, make a new slide. This time, up here for the title, make this one two right sides. And by the way, as we go back and look at this one, you can see where the line of symmetry is. That's falling right down the middle. In fact, you can see a tiny little white line gap there as I've done this one. All right. Okay, now we're going to do the two right sides. We have to go back to our first original picture. And again, we're going to copy this image, hop down to this slide and put this in. All right, now this time the rock's right side is on, as I'm viewing him, it's going to be on the left. And we're going to crop again. So find that cropping tool. That's when you'll see the black corners here and here, and then on the top and the bottom and so on. So this time we're going to crop in this way and go to the middle because I want the right side of his face. So I'm going to try to right down the middle. Okay? When you feel like you've got it just right, then hop on out. Now what we're going to do is take this side and copy it and paste it. Slide it on over here. So come up a little bit. All right, so now we're going to take this thing and flip it. And the way we're going to flip it is I want to flip it vertically around the middle of his face. So I'm going to get my cursor right here so I see that arrow and just drag it across and watch underneath for that blue line right there. Oops, right there. See how it shows that you've got the same size? And then slide it on over, and I'm doing it with an arrow. See what he looks like with two right sides of his face. I'm just going to click somewhere out here. There you go. Interesting, huh? Okay.